Hello and welcome everyone, I'm John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I have another coin review for you. Now, as you can see here, it is a 2022. Well, please be sure to check out the links down below where you can find a link to the silver trader who sent me in this coin for review. Also, a link to my own personal website, acebullion.co.uk or acebullion.com. And finally, a link to the ever-expanding precious metal forum, which, again, down below, it's a fantastic place and a friendly environment to be in. You can bring your family. That's how good it is. So, without further ado, let's dive into this coin and see what it's all about. Okay, so as you can see from the above title, well, we're talking about the 2022 Lion and Hyena Apex Predators. This is the 1 ounce version. Now, there are a few different versions that seem to be surfacing. There's a gold gilded version. There's even a big 5 ounce version and a 5 ounce gold gilded or, again, gold plated version. And they have circulated around. It just seems that they're coming out. But this particular one, the 1 ounce version, is limited to just 10,000. And whilst that sounds really good, it does seem to be that there are or tend to be flaws in almost every single coin. And we're going to have a look at that because over a quick inspection, I couldn't find a flaw, but I will be looking at it objectively as well. And I do have a couple of questions that I want to raise, particularly around this coin and particularly around the mint of the coin. And hopefully you're going to be able to help me out with that a little bit. So we're going to dive in straight away here and we're going to have a good look to see what we find. Now, this is the front of the coin here. As you can see, it's a 2022. Let's just zoom in a bit. We have Queen Elizabeth II, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. It has a denomination here of $1. And as you can see there, it says 2022. Queen Elizabeth is, very nicely detailed, actually. Everything from her hair to tiara. I mean, it is exceptionally detailed. Let's have a look at that much closer. I could have just zoomed in, but there we go. Again, the quality is remarkable, actually. And you'll understand why I'm saying that. I mean, the Queen has her earrings in, as you can see there. It really is a striking coin. And I'm not one, as I always say, for the matted texture, but, it suits the Queen perfect, and it is just superb. Now, on the front side of it, I can't actually see any major issues, nothing to write home and to complain about. It does have a milled or reeded edge. Now, I do know on the 5 ounce bars, they are serialized, just for the record. That's something I did look at and I did see. So, the Lion and Hyena, now these guys are on some, kind of rocky grounds. And, perhaps, we'll see. But the Lion and Hyenas, I mean, the Lion is just one heck of a cat. It is the king of the jungle, as we all know. And the Hyenas, well, they're pretty much the modern day feline equivalents. Well, I say feline, I think they're more of, the dog variety of vultures. But let's have a good look. We're going to zoom in just now and see what we can find. First off, wow. It is striking. Look at the detail and attention to detail that is actually on this coin. I for one love it. Everything from the claw, you can see those, the claws coming out of the paw itself there. The lion's teeth, the lion's mane is clearly up. It's not happy. I don't think I would be if I was being attacked by 3 hyenas. We've got the hyenas here as well. And they look really, really good. Now, I can kind of see, I guess, what we're looking at for the marks. Look in the background here. This is not on the capsule, folks. You can see the scratch marks. The tiny, tiny, tiny scratch marks. We could also see dots above the lion's mane. Now, at first, when I wasn't zoomed in, I couldn't see those details. In fact, let me zoom out for a second. You now know that they're there. I now know that they're there. Let's have a look and see. They do blend in. It's only when you are under intense magnification do you really notice them. I mean, yes, I can see that they're there, but it doesn't, distract me from the coin. So I am putting that out there. Now, the Silver Trader has already put a caution on the website just to notify you that, yep, they do have blemishes or marks or scratches or whatever. And, well, one would expect it, actually. It does seem to be the case. Now, I understand these are a AppMex exclusive, according to AppMex's website, which is rather ironic. And, the one detail that I find a bit interesting is that these coins here are made by what I believe, to be said, by the 9 Fine Mint. So the number 9, the word fine, Fine, and then mint. And first off, let me just tell you, if you take a look at the 9 Fine Mint, you're actually going to see it pretty much is one of their coins, because they have the standard versions. And they do produce stuff, from my understanding, for AppMex. Why AppMex do not list them as who the mint is, because there's no mint marks, is a little bit kind of a puzzle to me. I don't understand why they don't do that, why they don't give credit to the 9 Fine Mint. 9 Fine Mint have been doing a really good job. Not perfect, but you know what? It's something that I actually, in spite of all the flaws or imperfections, you know what? I inspire, hopefully, to have AceBullion to becoming that. They really do a fantastic job. So I'm just looking in, and I mean, you can see the hyena ready to bite. Nothing's actually biting. They're just kind of having a scrap at the moment. I just find it amazing. This is truly a beautiful coin. The only thing I would have liked to have seen is right here. You can see where these rock faces are, where there's kind of like peaks and marks. Perhaps they could have had those stand out a bit better, because, well, that paw blends completely in. It almost disappears. This hyena is pretty much just gone once you start looking at it. And you don't really see the rocky surface as one would expect to see. But, anyone who is into loving animals, loving, the environment and so on and so forth, will appreciate this for what it is. And, I do like it an awful lot. I think it is just remarkably beautiful. So this is the lion and hyenas. This is the first coin, from my understanding, perhaps a series of these to be released. And as I said, a low mintage of just 10,000. Not a high premium price. It's 3 9s. It does seem to be one of those, do I not get one? And I said that actually in the last video, I do believe, last week. And I actually bought the coin anyway, just because it appealed to me anyway. But on top of that, it was one of those where it just looked spectacular. And this does look spectacular to me. I can forgive the tiny micro scratches. I can forgive the tiny little dots. And with the price as it is here in the UK, the worst case scenario is I melt it down. Being brutally honest. But I love this mirrored background. I mean, they have done a superb job. I don't know what has happened to cause these micro scratches, but that's it there. And then we take a look here at the queen side, and again, we have a lovely mirrored background, everything showing. I'm not one, to have the queen's face on display anyway, because why would I bother, buying a coin like this and then displaying it like that? As much as I embrace the British culture here, since I moved here from, the USA, why would I do that? Even if I was just in the USA still, why would I do that? No, you're going to be, focusing on the main image, and that is this right here. And yeah, I could forgive its minute flaws as far as I'm concerned. But the bigger question is, what do you guys think? please, please, please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your opinions are, because I just think it is actually a smashing coin. And given, the coins that are available out at the moment, this just looks like almost a no-brainer to me not to buy. If you're looking to add something to your collection that is outside of the norm, which I will be featuring later this week, a staple, coins, then this is one to definitely buy, in my opinion, at least for me. So you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. If this is something you're looking to pursue, if it's something you've already pursued and you've bought, and let me know as well, if you stayed this long, why do you think it is that AppMax have decided to exclude the 9 Fine Mint from the actual manufacturing list? I find that very, very bizarre. Anyway, that's enough from me for now. So have a great day. Be safe. I'll talk with you later. Bye for now.